We are back with the next part of Broken Sword, and we have solved this part of the puzzle, and now we have to go in the
A
darkness.
flight of stairs led down into darkness.
I bet I can use my flashlight over here. See, didn't even need to.
So, where did you stay last night?
At McDevitt's, I got to drinking with Doyle and a couple of the guys.
That explains why you look so ill today. Did you get any?
Not much. I had to share the room with
Did he snore?
Hardly. He was dead. Then Leary woke me in the middle of the night to help bail out the cellar.
The cellar was flooded?
Yeah, some idiot had left the faucet running.
And you say Pegram has disappeared?
Without a trace. But my visit wasn't a complete waste of time.
Pegram's gem?
The Templar's gem. Whoever Jacques Marquet is, he's in for a disappointment.
Jacques Marquet?
He's the guy who should have collected the gem from Fitzgerald.
What are your plans?
I want to find out who, what, or where Montfaucon was. All I've got to go by is the name and a picture of a hanged man.
Let's take another look at the man. That's the gem that Pegram found in Lochmarn. That's the gem. There's a... But the reflection has three hideous faces. There's a... But the... There's a... Between... There's...
So we have
That's
actually
the
used up all of these options, so I don't think there's any need to use them again. And the options with Nico, I mean, something new is this plaster
Look,
of
Nico.
Paris.
Yeah,
What's your
your pockets stuffed with useless junk like little boys.
You never know when useless junk might...
Look, Nico.
Yeah, you...
Do you want to look at...
No, Josh.
So I guess we are done over here.
I can't sit here all day.
Okay. Don't forget to look for Lobineau at the Kron Museum.
Well, shopping, a trip to the laundromat.
Just take care of you.
Alright, so we got to go to the police station and the museum. So that's our queue. So I guess first let's visit the police station. I got a trophy. And did we get another item? Oh, we got the silver key back. Because we actually never took it out from the castle's wall. Alright, let's go to the Poste de Police. Speak to Sergeant, ask him to get Rosso.
Excuse me,
What do you...
have you heard of a man called...
Yes. He used to... I have he's been hospitalized, probably by what...
Which hospital?
The Hagenmeyer Clinic in the avenue,
Why was Marquet known as the Mole of...
because he lived in Montmartre, I suppose.
Yeah, but
I don't know. Maybe...
is Rosso here?
Yes.
Yes,
One more. Stop office here to see you, monsieur.
Did he say what it was?
No, monsieur.
Very well. What now? What do you... It is
Say, what do you make of this?
astounding.
I was given it by a man. Do you recognize the...
It is unfamiliar to me. If such a...
Would you like to see the...
No.
Ever heard of a guy...
Marquet. He has a record for suspected blackmail, kidnapping, arson, and...
An all-rounder, huh? How...
His bravado is matched only by the courtroom ski.
So long, Inspector.
So I guess that's all we need to know. Now, so we do have another queue of going to the hospital, but just wanted to check one thing. If I come in this side, does the screen expand on this side? No, it doesn't. So let's exit the police station, either go to the museum or go to the hospital first. I guess let's go to the museum first. There's someone over here.
I beg your pardon.
That's me. You want my
No, I was told...
help?
My name is George Stobart.
Well,
Does the name Montfaucon...
sure. It was the most grisly spectacle.
A public toilet?
Montfaucon was the place of execution for men. A dark temple of death, with row upon row of arches, each one framing scores of rotting corpses swung on creaking rope.
That explains the image of the hang... I found a reference to Montfaucon in Ireland, in a village...
Lochman! That's where Pegram...
That's right. He'd left the excavation. Do you know Pegram?
Not really. I met him at a... I would have liked to talk to him in depth, but I didn't have time.
When was this?
Oh, back in the summer,
The second week of July?
maybe. Yes, it was.
So Pegram was in Paris at the same time as the other victims.
Pardon?
Nothing. Where was the site of...
To the northeast, near the Canal Saint-Martin, but there's nothing there now. The old gibbet was torn down during the Revolution.
What can you tell me about Philippe Lebel?
He was responsible for the extermination of the...
I know that, but why was Philip so hot to get rid...
Mostly because he wanted to get his hands. He had an enormous debt and a lifelong war with England. The trouble was, the Templars were highly respected.
If the Templars were so powerful, how did this Philippe...
By underhanded, dishonorable means. The Pope was Clement V.
French, huh? And...
Fate had nothing to do with it. He was Philippe's puppet, planted to further it. Philippe wanted the wealth of the Templars and used Clement.
So what was Philippe's plan? What happened?
Sealed orders were sent out all over France, not to be opened until the appointed day. That day was Friday. That's the origin of our superstition regarding that date. At dawn, throughout the whole of France, the Templars were arrested. It was the biggest bust in the...
What happened to the Templars after...
Philippe was out for blood, so he handed the Templars... Not surprisingly, they confessed to a sensational and sort...
Like what?
Oh, the sort of things you read about in the devil worship, lewd sexual practices, spitting on the Holy Cross, that kind of...
Well, that must have given their lawyers some...
Whether or not the accusations were true, this was not... Most of the charges were probably cooked up, but so were the Templars. Hundreds of them were found guilty of heresy and flame-grilled. They died protesting.
But surely Philippe had no proof of his charges against...
A man will admit anything under torture. The Inquisition fabricated some nonsensical demon called... and then suggested to the victims that this was what...
But they didn't have to agree.
The records show a Templar coming to trial, fragments of flesh, and... What would you not admit to?
So there was no truth at all in the...
Not a shred. Almost every victim described the idol. No, Baphomet never existed outside the sick man.
So Philippe stole the Templars' writ?
Oh no, they were. The king's troops marched first on the temple in Paris, then to the Templar home port at. There was no trace of the treasure, and the fleet of the Knights Templar.
I'd like your opinion.
Vraiment?
No, it's too fragile. There are certain people who'd stop at nothing to get their hand.
Intriguing.
There isn't much. Only I was kind of hoping you'd help.
Without seeing the manuscript, that's a tall order.
Just tell me one thing. What is the image of two men riding on the same horse?
The Knights Templar. Does the Templar seal appear on? I'd love to see that.
Can you tell me anything about...
I sure can. Soldiers, diplomats, mercenaries, monks, bankers, you name it. The greatest fighting...
Jeez. How did the Templars...
From the building in which they set up their rep, the King of Jerusalem gave them part of a mosque on the temple. It was said to have been the site of the original Temple of Sol. The order became known first as the Knights of the Temple, and later as the Knights Templar.
You're a mine of information, Andre.
Glad to be of help.
How come the Templars...
There was a constant stream of new recruits to their ranks. Many... They were required to swear a sacred oath of poverty, chastity. So, their money, goods, and lands... The Templars soon held land in France, Scotland, England, Spain. The poor Knights of Christ became the wealthiest power in Christendom.
Is it true that treasure of the Knights Templar was...
Who knows? So little knowledge of what really... Oh, if it does, the truth.
What do you mean by that?
The Templars have attained a mythological status. There are people even now who say the...
Do you think that's like...
No, not for a minute.
The manuscript is being...
In Paris?
Yeah.
Well, just give me the address and I'll come...
I'm not so... Maybe I should check with...
Female?
Yeah, she's a woman. Maybe it was my imagination, but I noticed a predatory look in his eye. Suddenly, this friendly historian had turned into the big bad wolf. This friend...
Oui, the anonymous girlfriend.
She lives at 361 Rue Jarry.
Ah, I know it well. I'll drop by. Just as soon as I can.
Do you recognize this?
No.
What do you make of the...
It's the biggest... Well, did...
From Professor Peagram's...
Did Peagram find it?
Yeah, the site where this was found was a temple. Do you think it could be part of the...
No, I should...
Did I show...
Yes.
Does the guy in this...
No.
I'd like to...
Not now.
Thanks for your help, Andre.
You're welcome.
I guess that's all the information we needed from here. I know the game is asking me to exit, but before exiting I just want to press the handle and see if I can keep it open, the window.
A real match. There was no obvious way.
So obviously we have to go to the hospital now. There's another place over here as well, Montfaucon or whatever it is. Let's go to the hospital first.
The old building managed to retain some of its, but the modern additions look like a baseball cap on a statue of a medieval saint. There was no sign of the crew of the... I felt a little guilty as I tried the door. I gripped the handle with an involuntary the door. The woman managed to look overworked and hassled, though she didn't appear. Excuse me.
Yes, sir?
Is this the Hagen?
That's correct.
I thought I was in a garden center.
Oh, the plans. They were my idea. A little greenery to evoke the spirit of... How may I help?
Has Marquet been visited by a man in a cloud?
Oh, no.
You haven't seen a man in a...
Well, there's Theodore the bear. He comes every... Personally, I think he scares them half to death in that crummy old bear. If I was stuck on my back with tubes in every orifice, he's the last person I'd want to see.
Has Marquet had a visit from
I should hope not.
a thin guy who looks like...
Sounds as if they escaped from the...
I'm here to see...
Oh, yeah. Are you related to our...
Yeah, I'm his,
A brother half his age with a different name and an American accent.
Yeah. People all... We were separated at an early age. After a mix-up in the nursery at the Oakland shopping mall.
I've never heard anything so...
So,
That attitude will get you nowhere. My instructions were quite clear. So unless you can prove you're a relative or a close acquaintance...
is this...
I'm allergic.
What is this
I advise you not to... The hospital insurance wouldn't cover it if it was...
I'd like to...
Don't be...
Look at this...
So your... Marquet's been asking for you.
For me?
Yes. He was shouting your name when they brought him in here. Now, let me see. He was on ward B12, as I recall. Oh, he's being transferred to... Oh dear. He's on ward J2. That's... Nurse Grendel's ward.
What's so bad about...
She runs that ward like a South American...
Keeping a well-disciplined ward isn't a crime?
Well, in the discipline and punishment stakes, she'd whip the butt off the Marquis de Sade. Everything. I mean, 6 o'clock, 6:10, bowel movements, and woe betide anyone who doesn't have a... Those patients of hers are like Pavlova's.
She sounds like a real...
And then...
If Nurse Grendel is that bad, how come the authorities tolerate...
She's like part of the...
Oh, you mean she's been here a long...
No. I mean, there's not a man in this clinic who hasn't sprawled out on her.
I was beginning to get the picture. This woman was jealous. How do I find Nurse Grendel?
Down the corridor on the left, turn right at the senior consultant. Right again at the executive coffee lounge. Bear left past the and turn left at the end. That's J2. And good luck.
Look at this...
Yes, dear.
Have you seen...
No, sir.
Have you...
No. The kind of place where you get little umbrellas and...
Huh? What? That's right.
Why don't you give me a break and go and play with...
What does this...
Is it?
Huh?
Polar explorers use them to poke...
Ah, thanks for your help.
You're welcome.
The young man's face was full of eagerness and enthusiasm. Hi, my name's...
Pleased to meet you, sir.
Call me George.
Are you sure?
Yeah, that's...
My name's Benoit, but everyone calls me...
Bunny.
That's right. I used to have this cute habitual...
Keep it... Do you know anything...
And no, sir, I don't know much about it.
I've never met a doctor who admits that he's only human.
I just pressed R3 for, in an accident, and I guess it shows me the old graphics. Before the game was reforged.
Do you know the nurse on Ward J2?
No, monsieur. This is my friend. I can't wait. I didn't mean to get my hands dirty.
Do you know what...
No, sir.
Does this...
Not me.
Does this...
No, it.
Does...
No, it.
Does this...
No, it.
Have you...
No, sir.
Have you...
No, sir.
Do you...
No, monsieur.
Shake my...
I don't think.
How come?
Dermatite.
I don't have dermat.
I do.
See you later.
Great.
The guy seemed to be practicing his air of authority. Today, he was working on...
Hi, my name... Really? If you wish to make an appointment...
Does this...
No, sir.
Look at this, Doc.
Yeah. Well,
Look at...
yeah. Well.
Do you...
No, sir. No.
What?
I thought I knew the ins and outs of the human body, but if I were you, I'd have the... You may not. I don't encourage physical contact between my...
Thanks for your help.
Alright, now let's try to head over to J2. So, does it matter if we go on the right side or the left? Let's try going on the right side first. A few minutes later. Yeah, I guess that was the wrong path. Let's try going this way. Yep, the game wants me to go on this side.
As I turned the corner, I saw the source of the hellish noise which echoed through the corridors. It was an industrial polishing machine with an odd-looking guy. He looked blissfully happy, for no...
Hello.
What's that?
I said hello.
Oh, hi.
I'd like to...
That's what I thought. Don't look so downing. No matter how bad things seem, I never let...
Oh, yeah?
Why, it's easy. All you have to...
You know what? If you start whistling, I'll bust you in the teeth.
It's a deal.
Do you know a nurse?
Sure,
Is she...
yeah. End of the corridor, Ward J2.
Have you seen any unsavory characters lurk...
No, sir. What's that, Mr. Shiny? You take good care of the rascal. With a friend like him,
It must be a...
he is.
Would Mr. Shiny be your pal?
Please, don't call him that. I've had Mr. Shiny for 3 years, and he's...
How come you got so attached to a pal?
I asked you not to call. He's got a name.
It's just...
You think it's odd?
No.
I don't mind. The rest of the stuff, I heard them snorking behind my back when I gave Mr. Shiny his weekly pull through.
Whatever you've got with this metal nutfoot is probably...
It is. Say, it's not every...
Do you know where I'd...
No, I'm not...
What do you...
Oh, what is it?
A priceless gemstone. Get me into Marquet's war.
I don't...
If this gem was yours, you...
No, there's only... Is that...
No,
It sure look...
it's...
Is that...
No,
It's...
it's...
Uh,
Do you...
No.
No, but I wondered if you'd seen it.
no, sir.
That's what...
How should I know?
Take a look at
Yeah.
now.
No.
See you later.
Yeah. Take care now.
Where is J2 anyways? That is exit, this is enter, we have A6 over here, we have, that's where it is, but I'm going to go explore a few items.
It was a classic example of functionalism. Like I almost expected to see a dog or a monkey. I wasn't in the mood for shiny. The door didn't have a sign or label.
Hey now.
How come?
I'm responsible for the content.
I guess the water cooler was for the use of... Maybe the face of the unaccountably happy domestic had made me unduly I mean, I knew it was only my imagination, but the water tasted, well, The connector in the socket supplied electricity to the polishing machine. As I
Probably
tugged
now
the
we can
plug
enter
out
the
of the
room.
socket, the polishing machine coughed, spluttered.
Mr. Shiny.
Why don't we have the cursor available and why can't we try entering the room? Oh, we got the code. We look like a doctor now.
Dr. Stobart.
Hey, I asked you not to. Oh no. I'm.
Okay.
Let's try entering this area first. Alright, so we came back. That place is safe. And what happens if you go over here? Probably come out where the wall socket was. And same probably if you go the other way around. So I think we are in the right place now.
Good afternoon, Doctor.
Oh.
Yes, sir. The patients are ready for your inspection.
Thank you. Well,
Monsieur Croquet in bed 2.
what's his problem?
He's been complaining of loss. You'll need this, Doctor.
She gave me a long, narrow metal box and a stunning smile. Thanks. Hi, I'm... The nurse told me you keep losing...
That's right. I've had. It's a real out-of-body experience. Like
I see.
just a fraction of a second.
I might not have been a doctor, but I was formulating this guy. I know exactly what you mean. It's known in the medical field.
Is it serious?
Of course it isn't serious.
But just think. 2 seconds every minute, 2 weeks out of every year.
I don't have time to listen to this baloney. Which bed is...
He's round.
What's the matter with...
I don't know. But the men who brought him in were wearing masks. Hey, you're a doctor.
We doctors don't know.
Then how come?
Has Marquet had...
Nah, neither have I. You feel like the rest of the world.
Well,
Thanks for those.
do you know what this...
No.
Does this...
No, Doc.
Have you heard of it?
No, Doc.
Do you know...
Is it?
No. Do you...
No.
A cold...
One of your...
No.
I've never...
But I just couldn't do... Well,
Thanks, Doc.
According to the chart, this guy was... The graph showed a steady decline in his pulse rate, and it kind of shook me to see this guy's life reduced to a few jagged... Now, I was no doctor, but this guy looked... The name on the chart was... The poor guy's temperature had been up and down like a white nut. No wonder he looked so sick.
hello again. Have you ever...
No.
Have...
No.
Do you...
I said...
That's a dumb thing to say. Well, goodbye.
Thanks, Doc.
Hello again. Well,
Thanks, Doc.
hello again. Well,
The name on the chart... His temperature was normal, with little flux. This guy didn't look sick. He didn't have spots or stick.
hello? Anybody home?
Who are you?
My name is Dr. Stobart, and I'm...
Dr. Monroe said there was no cure.
Your problem is you stayed in bed too...
Are you sure?
You better... What can you tell me about...
He's the man at the private room. That room was mine before I was...
Do you know what's wrong?
They won't even say... Tell me, Doctor. But I've been here.
What's your impression?
She's a very...
Efficient? You make her sound like a...
I've...
The woman in reception described Nurse Grendel.
Well, she's quite strict. You've got to have discipline.
I'm going...
Why? I'm a doctor.
How did you know?
I'm a...
Does this gem...
No. Is this...
If it was...
Do you...
No.
You wouldn't think...
Have you any idea what this is?
No, Doctor. I'd...
Ignorant.
Of course, and he doesn't... His... The other one...
Have you...
I'm... A game of whist.
Have you heard of a...
No?
See you...
Doctor,
What is it?
you haven't taken my...
Seems fine to me.
You're not doing...
Of course I...
No, you're not, Dr. Monroe.
I can't take a satisfactory reading while you're... I'll come back.
Oh, Doctor,
What now?
you didn't finish...
Ah, so this guy is not letting me go to the uh,
Okay, let's try again.
private room. I guess I have to do something over here now. Another piece of puzzle.
You don't have a fa-
I'll come back.
Let's try once more.
You
Will you keep...
I'll keep quiet. Will you take...
I have to see...
How come he gets... It's because...
It's not like that. I'll come back when you've dealt with that.
Will he keep quiet now? Let's see. This is funny.
You haven't finished.
Oh no.
Will you keep quiet? The nurse was stuck. Pardon me.
Oui, monsieur.
Do you have any...
Why, yes, we do.
I'll bet he like...
Hardly. Monsieur,
What's wrong with...
he was involved in a very nasty, a silly stunt involved. His current condition is due to post-traumatic shock. It's unlikely he'll ever perform.
It's an ill wind that blows nobody. Do you have a patient named Marquet on...
Oui, monsieur. He is in the private room at the end of... He has been placed in strict...
Why is Marquet...
If you wish to know more, you'll have to speak to Herr Hagenmeier. All I know is that Marquet's room is strictly out...
Do you know who paid for...
No, of course I don't.
Preferential treatment like that must cost an arm and a...
That's not my concern.
What is...
It's for taking the patient's blood
Do you want this...
device for measuring...
Yeah, do you want...
No, thank...
Does this...
It's beautiful, but...
Do you know Merlin of...
No,
Is this...
No, it's
Does this...
the Club Alamut?
Do you recognize...
No,
Would you like to shake...
well...
No, it's okay. Forget it. I didn't really want to use it on her. Does this tool...
I don't...
Who?
Monsieur Bois...
Do you...
No.
I've been... My pocket... Thank you, nurse.
Au revoir, monsieur...
Just checking what happens if I go to this side. A few minutes later, I'll come back. So what do we do now? Probably talk to these folks.
Excuse...
Yes,
I'd like to...
Not. I don't touch medical equipment.
Thanks for your help.
You're welcome.
Excuse me.
You must...
Yeah.
Well, stop wandering about and... Bonnie, come... This is Benoit. Can I trust you to look after him?
Do your own babysitting, girl. Who do you think you are?
I am Felix Hagenmeier.
And may I say what an honor it... You are on my medical wall of fame. Right up there with... I look on it as a privilege. No, an honor.
He is fresh out of... It will open his eyes to see a...
I'll bet.
Show him around. Let him...
Look what...
Ah, yes. It reassures the public to see the medical...
Look what nurse...
Yes, yes.
Look at...
Yeah. Great.
So long, Hagenmeyer. Hey, Benoit.
There's no need to shoot. What do you want?
Here,
Thank you, sir. What do you want me to do?
well, keep it safe until... Follow me, Benoit.
I'm right behind you, sir.
Get him to check the patient's blood pressure while I go into the private room.
Could you take a look at the client in bed number 3? His name is Eric Sopmar.
What's his problem?
He's delirious. He's recovering from med...
I'll have him up and about before you can say, Lazarus, get out of your bed and...
Hi. See you later. Hi. See you... Hey, Benoit.
Yes, sir.
Are you ready with that?
Prime, then. What do you want?
Use it on...
Okay.
He sat like a statue of a sack of potatoes.
I'm Dr.
Bonjour.
Have you heard of a guy?
Is in quarantine, Doc. Right behind this.
Marquet is just the man I want.
I wouldn't go in there if he has.
I have to visit.
What for?
Routine. I have to...
What if he's not?
I'll sign the certificate and register his bed.
That's cold and dis...
Well, I've been institutionalized to the point of godlike...
The what cold?
Thanks.
Have you seen any suspicious...
Yeah.
A gorilla?
No.
How's the bear?
Well,
Is that against the law?
no, but it's...
Don't you think it's possible that the bear was a man in the...
Well, obviously I'm... But who would go to the bother of this guy? It's not as if it blend in with... I checked with base to see if any bears had been reported missing from the... They told me to sit tight on... I guess they're right. I'd be stupid to...
Can you think of any...
Sensible? No. Puerile?
Do you reckon...
It didn't...
Thanks. Are you Thomas?
No.
Then you won't... Have you ever heard of the...
No.
Do you recognize...
No, I have...
Would you like to...
What for?
As a jest...
On reflect...
What is... Do you reckon...
Don't get...
What does...
It looks as if it has been...
I hate to say it. Catch you later, officer.
Au revoir. If you see that bear, kick it. Rather you than...
Finally, we're in the room now.
Another graph. On the top of the chart was his name. I didn't need to be a doctor to read the graphs. Marquet's slim hold on life was being measured, monitored, and maintained. The machine was far too complex for... The bottles were full of liquid, with a little trail of bubbles rising. I figured Marquet's life depended on those bottles, Marquet was either peacefully sleeping or placidly dead. Rousing him in the latter case would take a miracle. Marquet?
Yes, I am Marquet. I've been expecting you.
You have?
Well,
I just want to know what I should do with the gem.
the Lamar gem. I thought you were one of the assassins.
Not me. I never inhaled.
So, you were sent in my place?
Yeah. You could hardly make the trip to Ireland in your condition. What should I do with the gem?
Deliver it to the Grandmaster. Quickly tell him that I found the tripod right here in Paris.
What, you have it?
Not yet, but I heard.
Would that be Flap and
You know that?
We've met. What about the Hashashin?
Is more likely to have followed us now. He'll stop at nothing to prevent the reforging of this sword.
And that's bad, is it?
As for Gloucester,
They have geese in Syria?
he has a theory about the location of the...
That's enough excitement for one day, Monsieur Marquet. What are you doing here?
Talking to this patient, of course.
Monsieur Marquet is my patient. If Herr Hagenmeyer was to hear that...
Okay, I'm going. I'd learned all I could from Marquet anyhow.
Oh, there you are, sir. I was just... I finished with your precious...
Thanks, Bunny.
What's that noise? It sounds as if someone's having a cardiac arrest.
It's all right. The doctor's in there with him.
Are you sure he was a doctor?
Oui, monsieur. He showed me his ID. It was Dr. Braille.
There's no Dr. Braille working here.
He's an imposter. The door's locked. Help me, officer.
Stand back, monsieur.
I found Jacques Marquet.
Did he talk?
Yeah, he talked.
He's dead.
Yeah, killed in cold blood by a boat.
That's despicable. What kind of guy would pass himself off as a doctor and take advantage? Was it Carl?
No, I don't know who he was, but it's certain he got away out. Have you ever heard of the...
No.
Marquet said that they were his biggest...
His biggest enemy was the
Don't remind me. That he had wild, staring eyes like a... I'll never trust a doc. Do you think the assassin was
I don't think so. He could have... Besides, Marquet would have recognized...
He was pumped to the gills with sedatives. He wouldn't have recognized the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse unless they'd introduced... Let's take a... Have you found out any...
Yes, I am. The guy responsible for the downfall was Philip IV, the King of France. Otherwise known...
I've heard of him.
Well, he is known to history as Philippe the Fair. But I doubt if the Templar... I'm sure André will tell you all about...
Can you think of any...
That's a thing for measuring... What are you doing?
I picked it up in the hospital.
You ought to take it back.
No. Can you think?
That's a thing for... What are you...
I picked it up.
You to take it back.
I guess I'd better go back and talk to that weirdo.
Which one? Rousseau or Sergeant Mou? Oh, were you referring to Andre?
I'll let you work it out.
Let's save the game over here. All right, so what do we do now? I mean, we can talk to Russo. We haven't been here yet.
A typically Parisian sidewalk cafe. Last time I visited one of those, I decided I was happy enough. An architectural echo. I once read a list of It didn't include police. Obviously, this guy hadn't read. Excuse me.
And how?
What do you know about the night?
Les Templiers. Only that they were and hanged in the...
Boy, what they teach in the police academy.
No, monsieur. I read it.
Shouldn't you be off directing
You have seen...
Yeah, so?
I could direct the traffic. The most... Or I can sit here and enjoy the sun. Which would you...
Yeah, but I'm not a police.
An ex...
What do you think?
Ed...
Don't you want to know why I'm...
No! I'm...
Do you know what...
I read Hollywood Wives and...
If you tried to sniff this stuff, you'd walk... It's plaster of...
It is... For one awful moment, I... Alors, the paper...
I've shown you this plaster.
We must...
Look at this gem.
Cut glass...
No, it's not.
What kind of madman would go around waving a priceless gem?
So, either it's... I didn't like to think about that. Take a...
My TV has been acting up.
I doubt it. This isn't my ID. Does this matter?
Yeah.
Have you...
No.
I believe...
Oh,
Is that all you can...
I did wonder, but it did...
Would you like to... I stopped myself. Electrocuting a cop would not have... They'd rebuild the Bastille just so they could throw me in and throw away the key. Do you know what this... Does it...
Do you belong to...
Does...
There!
It is?
No. Delight?
Hell no.
Then...
Just...
There!
It is?
No.
I'll see you around.
Alright, so I've ran out of all the options over here. I know we have to exit this area, but I want to see if I can uncover
In
this
the middle of
manhole
the
too.
square was a... I wondered if there might be something...
Yeah, me too.
I couldn't open it with my...
Hey! Hey! Leave that!
So,
Sorry,
we can't
no harm
uncover
intended.
it
You stay away!
until the police officer is here.
An ornate fountain stood... I'd have to... There was no water to... And the leaf mold that was collecting there just wasn't the same somehow. At the top of the stairs...
I know the game is asking me to go back, but I need to explore.
A row of old pews. I thought of all those Parisian firm buttocks of the young ladies, the flabby flesh of the old. That wasn't a pleasing image, so I went back. Whoa! I didn't have time to sit around. A knight's tomb, his effigy in marble, waiting in prayer. A knight there in the company. Biblical references engraved into the tomb. I guess. A stone knight. Just think. The second stone knight in a row. I was surprised Philippe le Bel had left this. A statue of a knight. The statue had any secrets. It was concealing them pretty well. The statue had any secrets. A scroll was a symbol of scholarship. Per disciplinum meum lux videbis. A bit of a stained glass window. Wow! Hoping for a big insight while squinting through a hunk of statuary had been pretty optimistic, I guess. Per disciplinum. Hoping for a big had been. A stone knight carrying all that armor around. A stone. I wondered if this guy had died in combat. A huge stained glass window formed a magnificent centerpiece for its name. I didn't recognize the biblical story in it. I was a Sunday school.
Well, we have explored the area.
An enormous. In comparison to its neighbor, it looked pretty plain. On the end of the staff was some kind of disc with a cross on it. Around the base of the disc was a... Well, I could have just taken the end off the staff, but I wanted to be sure what I'd be getting out of vandalizing a church, other than deport. A huge... Somehow it looked more modern.
Hello again, officer.
Hello?
Let's see where we have to go now. Do we have to go to the airport? No, we don't. We have to go to the museum.
You have left it very late, monsieur.
Late for what?
Anything? I am closing the museum. You wouldn't like to get locked in.
You don't believe in...
Oh, yes, I do. He made a bet with his foot. When I found him in the morning, he was...
Well, what was...
They said it was. But on his face was a look of stark, desperate terror, such...
Scary. Does this...
No. No. That means...
How did you...
I had a minute.
Thanks.
Do you have a fetish?
I just love this.
Probably do that again when he's not looking here.
No, monsieur.
Okay.
Now is the right time.
No, monsieur.
No, he keeps looking back.
Okay.
That window, maybe we have to stick something. The police officer closed the window again.
Pardon me.
We...
High above me was a window.
Don't open it. Remember.
As I reached toward the... I froze.
Now what did...
Uh...
Not... Oh, yeah. Pardon me. Oui, monsieur.
Would you like to
Not while I'm...
Well, that I know. So do I just exit and wait for the night to fall? But that won't happen because I need to open the window or something.
a real macho guy?
Ah, I understand. So open this. So by the time he's closing the window, that's the time when I go and hide there. Perfect timing.
It is closing time.
Already, there just aren't enough hours in the...
More than enough for me. I can't...
Eh bien,
Good night.
Hey, Guido! Look at this!
Quit fooling around, you moron! Get your ass over here! What the... Who's there?
Let's get out!
What? A cat woman?
And when I woke up, I was at the police station. Luckily, I managed to persuade Rosso I was...
Poor Jean.
What a mess.
I don't think so. You made it.
Yeah, but the killer got away...
No, he didn't. He's not the only one.
You mean... It was you who stole... Oh, hell, Nico.
Those dogs are more likely to shoot their own.
I just wish you'd told me. We're supposed to be in this thing. And how come you dressed up like a pantomime...
Don't cirque Jersey, please.
Oh, rats.
Oh, I really thought you'd be pleased. After all, aren't you going to try putting the gem?
I guess so.
Something was telling me it was Nico. I actually knew it was Nico.
Nothing happened.
Yeah.
The gem fits perfectly, but what does that prove?
Maybe the tripod has to be in a set.
There's nothing on the manuscript to indicate where...
Oh, by the way, I had a visit.
Oh, yeah. I hope you didn't mind me giving him your...
Not at all. It was lovely to see him again. He was over the moon when I showed him the manuscript. It's not often he gets that. He made a sketch of the Knights Christ to take back to the... I believe he's identified the family.
I sure hope so. What do you think the
On the manuscript, the gem...
So, we risked a criminal charge to...
Don't ask me. Maybe it's intended to hold the gem in...
I have...
Already? You only just...
Time and tide...
Okay, I'll see you later.
Alright, so this part is done. What do we do now? We save the game. We now have the tripod. We've visited the museum. Where's my manual save? There it is. Yeah, override. I got in the trophy, Croon Raider. So the hospital and La Race du Monde, the hotel, that was Ubu. They're all grayed out now. I can't go there. We'll probably meet again in the next part.